I'm Stefan Beyer from Sbip instruments. I make electric strings like this, electric cello or electric violins.
Okay.
And further I call it electroacoustic basses. It's a bass guitar which includes an amplifier. The instrument is loud enough to play with acoustic instruments, but here's a speaker inside, an amplifier and a battery, a rechargeable battery. You can recharge it for 2 hours roundabout, and you can play for 5 hours roundabout, and it is loud enough to play with acoustic instruments like guitars or accordions or something like that.
It's news? It's a news?
It is very new, yes, and yes, I think it's a very unique instrument. So it's in between an acoustic and an electric instrument, but the sense is to play acoustic.
That's great. The price, do you want to say the price?
There are two different versions. One version is a lower price with a coating, and it is around about 675 euros. And the more expensive one is with a wooden surface, and it is 1,240 euros. So both is available with short scale. The standard is short scale because the instrument is very compact, so you can put it in a gig bag of an acoustic guitar, if not more, and so it's very manageable. You can go to a beach, to campfire, wherever you want. You can make street music with this bass, and so the bass player is mobile in the same way like a guitar player.
That's a great sound.
And long scale is available too. If somebody wants to have the big one, he can have it. Okay.
Do you want to say with the violin and the cello?
Yes. Violins, these are instruments made from aluminium, and this version is a very stiff instrument, so you can tune it for standard tuning, for viola tuning, and you can use octave tuning. I have a special set of strings, okay. So you can play nearly like a cello. And the main fact is I have magnetic pickups, so the sound is more like an electric guitar and not like a standard violin, a classic violin. And so you can drive all the effect units, all the equipment you can have for electric guitars. A little bit, this instrument is 1,285 euros okay. In the market. And sometimes people want to start with magnetic pickups, but this instrument is a bit too expensive, so okay. I have this version. So it's a bit lighter, but also the mass is only like a classic violin. But the main fact is the pickup system is the same like this standard violin. So you have the real magnetic pickup sound for playing rock music, jazz or experimental music. And last but not least, I make electric cellos. It was my first instrument because I'm a bad cello player by myself. So
I was double basses.
This is the main fact is you can move on stage with this cello. Normally cello players have to sit. In this case you can move or you can dance, you can do everything with a cello like a guitar player. And the principle is the same like the violin. I have an aluminium body and I have magnetic pickups. The strings also on the electric violin you can adjust by yourself. Okay. The fingerboard is in this case ebony fingerboard.
Ebony.
Yeah. And yeah, what's to say? For because of sound, it's the same. You can play very hard if you want, but of course you have all the possibilities you have with electric guitars too.
Okay.
That's the main fact.
Good.
There is a further option. Sometimes cello players want to play with end pin like this. So this is a very various end pin. You can use it for sitting, for standing like that, or for leaning. Sometimes metal freaks want to lean on their cello, and everything is possible with that.
Okay.
So.
It's great.
Okay.
Well, your website is here.
On the website you can find some sound examples, but everything is possible. You can take small effect units for guitar, but you can also take a big amplifier, and it is very funny to
I think so.
to play
Great.
with distortion and so on.
Thank you very much.